Right before my childhood friend's wedding, the groom bolted, and she begged me to step in as the fake groom. I didn't want to, but my dad basically forced me into it. It was supposed to be just for show, but her family refused to let it go. Li Xingsui was pregnant before marriage and begged me to keep quiet about it. The plan was to wait until the baby was born, then publicly announce we'd split. I never said anything publicly anyway. We never even had a marriage certificate. Her dad used my dad's connections to run a store and cafeteria at the school. Then his real estate deals went south, so he scammed parents for money and ran. Investigations confirmed my dad had no idea and wasn't involved, but his reputation was destroyed. Overcome with guilt and depression, my dad jumped off a building. My mom, already losing her mind, was chased by victims and fell to her death. I tried to get justice for my parents and ended up in a car crash, left in a coma. And even then, I somehow knew everything that was happening around me. Even without a marriage certificate, her kid was legally considered my illegitimate son, which meant he had inheritance rights, and she used all of it to cover her family's debt. From the very start, this whole wedding was a setup. Then I opened my eyes. I'd been reborn 5 hours before the wedding. I put my phone on airplane mode, grabbed my backup phone, and called my mom. I'd just gotten back from the capital the day before. I was staying alone at a lakeside villa near the airport. My parents lived in a teacher's apartment at the local high school, about half an hour away. "Mom, are you alone?" I whispered. "What's going on, Xiaotian? Why are you being so secretive?" Qingshui's fiancé ran off last night. The wedding's about to fall apart. Dad twisted his back the other day. Take him to get it checked out. Thinking about how much my dad always favored Qingshui made me feel cold inside. My mom was even more fed up than I was. Wait, seriously? Ha, serves them right. I always knew that family was shady. I know exactly what to do, and don't you go either. If I don't show up, Dad's gonna flip. Mom, just keep him home. Don't worry, he won't find out. But the old house had thin walls. My dad had heard everything. Who was that? Qingshui calling? I told you we should have gone over to help earlier. Help with what? Your back's shot. If you end up paralyzed, don't expect me to wait on you. Can you not start anything today? My dad was the high school principal. My mom was a stay-at-home wife. Whenever they fought, my dad would either go silent or talk it out calmly. My mom, on the other hand, always went absolutely ballistic. Living through it again, I finally got it. My dad's calm was just cold indifference. And my mom's outbursts? She'd been driven to the edge by years of emotional neglect. Dad, if you show up right now, it'll only make things more embarrassing for the Li family. Nothing's confirmed yet. Showing up half-broken is just gonna bring bad vibes. I'd always respected my dad. This was the first time I'd ever pushed back like that. He froze for a second, then said reluctantly, "Fine, Xiaotian, you go, and make sure you help out." I gave a flat sure and hung up. Then I got in my car and headed for the old part of town. One hand on the wheel, eyes sharp. My brain was running at full speed. I had to go to Qingshui's wedding, just not like this. One name popped into my head, Cheng Lu, the most popular girl in high school, the girl I'd secretly had a crush on. She got hit with some nasty rumors once. I stepped in to help, and ended up in a rumor myself. After that, we had to keep our distance. College came and we went in opposite directions. Life got busy, and at reunions, we barely did more than nod at each other. This time around, I wasn't just trying to survive the day, I refused to have any more regrets. But asking something this crazy in person, she might actually slap me. I called her up. "Cheng Lu, sorry to bother you out of nowhere. There's something I need your help with." I tried to sound cool and composed. My palms were sweating. "What is it?" "Pretend to be my girlfriend, just for today. Can you do that?" Dead silence on the other end. My heart was pounding. I was scrambling for a follow-up, but then she hit me with a sarcastic question. "Fake girlfriend? Yitian, don't tell me you've been secretly crushing on Li Qingshui, and you want to use me to make her jealous?" I laughed it off. If I liked her, when she confessed to me back then, wouldn't it have been way easier to just go with it? Why would I bother? It's a long story, but I genuinely need your help right now. Back in high school, Qingshui had confessed to me, and I shut her down hard. She stormed off, and that's when I noticed Cheng Lu had been standing behind a tree the whole time. I was already mentally preparing for a no, running through backup plans. But she said yes without hesitating. "Sure, come pick me up." "Got it, I'll be outside your place in 10. From a distance, I could already see her, a slender figure standing by the road. She was even prettier than I remembered. No makeup, but absolutely stunning. She opened the door and slid into the passenger seat, bringing a faint, soft scent with her. "All right, spill, what's going on?" I didn't hold anything back. I told her everything about Fang Hao bailing. Li Wenda's too proud to cancel the wedding. "So you think they're gonna pressure you into being the backup groom?" That sounds like a total drama. But knowing the Li family, I wouldn't put it past them. "It's not just possible, and it's guaranteed. That's why I need you. If I'm already taken, they can't guilt-trip me into anything." Before she agreed, she said, "I have one question." I sat up straight, ready to agree to whatever she asked. "Are you currently seeing anyone?" She looked me dead in the eyes. Dead serious. I threw my hand up immediately. "Absolutely not. Never even been close. Clean as a whistle." "All right then. Starting right now, I'm your girlfriend." I let out a huge sigh of relief. "Thank God. You're a lifesaver, Chung. I owe you big time." I noticed she was wearing the same sweater from last year, and her bag was nothing fancy. I turned the wheel and headed for the highway. "Hey, the hotel's not this way." I kept my eyes on the road. "We've got time. Let's get you something to wear." Cheng Lu came from a single-parent home. Her mom worked in an elementary school cafeteria. She was still in her senior year of college, and money was always tight. Walking into this lion's den dressed like that, she'd get looked down on. If we're gonna do this, we're doing it right. "Aw, thanks, boyfriend." My heart skipped a beat, but I had to keep it together. I drove and replayed everything from my past life in my head. Fang Hao's dad, Fang Lei, was one of the biggest names in Jiangcheng. Fang Hao himself had tens of millions of followers online and ran his own tech company. People called him the national husband. But Li Qingshui, she was just a regular small-town girl. Pretty but nothing special. Her grades were terrible. She barely broke 300 on her college entrance exam.